Welcome to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com as we have about 1:32 left in overtime of the game before us, myself and Rob Leifsener in the broadcast booth, as we are starting the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. 64-60 Wendover over Manila, one of the more surprising stat lines so far in the tournament, but they've got 1:32 to go. Manila's already mounted one comeback. They are the number 2 team in the state for a reason. So we'll kind of keep you posted on what's going on during this game, so that way you can know when the Rich girls are going to start, because they are the game after. And Rob, it doesn't seem like too long ago. I feel like the games that usually go on before our Rich girls usually go to overtime or extra sets in volleyball. That just seems to happen quite a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't help the nerves of the girls, I don't think, when they're waiting in the tunnel right now, waiting for this game to start.
When we come back, we'll have your scene set for tonight's matchup. You're listening to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 48.3 left to go in the Wendover-Manila game, 64-60. Wendover winning that one. So we will have the Rich Rebels approximately 10 minutes after the start of this game. I know we were scheduled to start at 4, but we're not allowed to just stop games to kick them off because it's our turn. It's the tournament, man. It's the last thing.
It is March Madness in all the meaning of that word.
Sorry, guys. You have to go to the ancillary gym that's underneath the bleachers.
Go play in the parking lot. There's 2 hoops out there. It's nice enough weather you could do it.
Yeah. It's about 30 degrees warmer down here than it is in Evanston, Wyoming, that's for sure. But this kind of reminds me of a hockey game I watched during the pandemic bubble when they had the Stanley Cup playoffs in the bubble that went 5 overtimes, and just the nerves of the players just waiting around. But you also got to remember, Panguitch has the same thing.
Yep, it's equal.
It's not like the Rebels have to wait and Panguitch gets to, play. But when we come back, we'll have your scene set for tonight's matchup. You're listening to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake, in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com as Wendover was up 6, and then Kyler Hughes hits a 3, cuts it back down to 3. Orlando Alvarez going to the line with 6.4 to go to try to ice this one for the Wendover Wildcats. But back to our game, as it is the mylocalradio.com scene set on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. The Rebels take on the Bobcats. This is a rematch of the first game of the year where the Rebels played Panguitch and they beat Panguitch pretty handedly, but these are much different teams in the first game of the year. As you can see, the records 12-11 for the Bobcats, 6-4 in conference play. For the Rebels, 18-3, 8-0. Can't take this game lightly because they are the Panguitch Bobcats still. They may be having a little bit of an up and down year, but their ups, when they play well, they play really well.
Yeah, and you know the Panguitch Bobcats very well because we saw them at the state championship in volleyball.
As Orlando Alvarez hits both of them, that's going to ice this game as the Rebels will start warming up here in about 3 seconds. 0.9 make that. As when we come back, we'll have your standout student of the week. For the girls this week, it is Haiti Pugmire. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have Haiti Pugmire, the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show.
Settled by pioneers in 1865, Woodruff, Utah has been a great place to live and raise a family for over 150 years. Those early pioneers have fostered the belief that when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Come to Woodruff, Utah today and enjoy clean air, wide open spaces, and friendly people. Good luck to our rich rebels. The citizens of Woodruff believe in you.
Haiti Pugmire Jr. at Rich High School in Haiti. State tournament's right around the corner. You got to be excited. I'm excited. I'm sure everyone's excited.
Yeah, I'm actually very excited. A little nervous, but I'm just ready to play.
Yeah, I can imagine. A lot of the girls on your team, they've been here already this year with the state tournament run. Unfortunately, you were injured. But what experience, or what from that experience, are they kind of relying on going into this?
Well, just as volleyball, we're going in number 1, and we also haven't lost to a 1A team yet. So I think it also gives us an advantage because we've already done it before. They already did it in volleyball, and I know we can.
So one thing I noted in the first basketball game that you guys played of the year against PANGUITCH was your first athletic competition after coming back from a very bad injury. You want to discuss that and what it means to you getting back to being able to play some pretty good ball after a big injury.
It was so excited. I loved it. I was definitely a little angsty and kind of all over the place those first 2 games, but I had so much fun, and I'm just glad to be back in it.
So you guys passed the ball around really, really well, and it seems like a lot of times you're the recipient of a nice dime pass that you catch lay in. Your facial expressions kind of make me feel like you agree with me. What's it like being on the receiving end of some of those just backdoor passes from your guys' guards? They're incredible passes.
It's just crazy. They just find me at the right time. I'm just open and able to finish it, and I just love that we pass it and keep the ball moving and find the open people and can finish the shots.
So what about this team is special? Because it seems like you guys just have a ton of fun with each other. The thing about you that I remember is you scored a reverse layup with your right hand, and the facial expression you had on your face after making that shot. I've seen that from a couple of players after doing different things offensively. What about this group is so dynamic that makes it so much fun?
We work together so well, and we can just have fun. Like you said, the facial expressions, anything we do good, we'll just cheer everyone and just keep pushing. Just
know that facial expression's forever caught on YouTube. So you're about 2/3 of the way through your junior year. What are some of your academic goals for the rest of your high school career?
My goal is to keep my 4.0 GPA that I have right now, and then get my GED certificate from Snow.
So kind of what's your certificate in?
Just mostly generals, because I want to go into aviation, so it'll just help give me kind of a base to start my college career.
So you may not have much spare time, but in your spare time, what do you do?
I love to read, and then I love being outdoors, doing whatever, snowboarding, skiing, driving around with my friends. We go bunny hunting a lot, and that's pretty fun, and just hanging out and having a good time.
What's one thing the world should know about Haiti Pugmire?
Probably that I just try to work really hard, and I love feedback, and if people want to tell me stuff to fix, I'm glad to take it and use it and work to make myself better.
Some people don't.
We want to thank Haiti Pugmire for being a part of today's Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week interview on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. When we come back, we'll have head coach of the Rich Rebels, Cody Lundgren. You're listening to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as on 98.3 The Wildlife.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Here with head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team, Cody Lundgren. And Coach Lundgren, you guys have the tournament coming up this weekend. What are some of the messages that have been going to your girls throughout practice this week?
We just got to keep focusing on doing what we do best and continue on improving on what we do. And, you know, it's the little things. A big, long tournament like that, you have to take care of the little things to be successful in the end.
So it's official now. You guys have ICS, and beating a team 3 times in a year is never easy, no matter who the opponent is. What can you guys take from your first 2 matchups with ICS that you can bring into the game on Wednesday?
It's always playing a team 3 times in a row. You know, it happened to us last year against Tabiona, and this year we have ICS, and you know, we just have to remember who their players are, who can make plays, and we know they're big, they're athletic, they're physical, and they can shoot the ball pretty well from the outside. So we just have to make sure we remember those things and then execute on offense on our side and take care of the basketball.
What have the practices been like the last week and now the next couple of days? What are the practices going to be like within the next couple of days?
You know, they've been pretty intense. So we didn't have a game last week, so we tried to amp it up in here quite a bit, and the girls went at each other pretty hard and just trying to get each other better and ready for that moment down at state. And, you know, after today, we'll kind of tone that down a little bit because we have a lot of basketball this week. But we'll have shoot-arounds every day before practice this week, or before our tournament games this week also.
What is the most important thing heading into a tournament where you want to play 4 games in 4 days?
Oh, you got to take care of your bodies. You got to take care of your mind. You got to take care of each other. And we got to do what we do well. We can go down there and our opponent can change night in.
We want to thank Cody Lunger for being a part of the Pam Corney at Town & Country Realty Coaches Show on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. We got about 1:20 left in the pregame, so when we come back, we'll have your keys to the game and the starting lineups.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the PANGUITCH Bobcats, number 4, sophomore Mallory Henry. Number 23, senior Adelaide Engelstead. Number 24, Alexis Allen. Number 25, junior Tabitha Henry. Number 40, rounding out the starting lineup for the Bobcats, junior number 40, Lexi Palmer. For your Rebels of Rich High, senior number 2, Darlene Peterson. Peterson comes in standing 5'10" at the wing position. For second starter, number 10, senior Ellie Argyle, standing at 5'8", standing at 5'7", senior number 15, Tylee Tingy. Coming in at 5'9", junior number 25, Violet Taylor. And to round out the starting lineup for your Rebels of Rich High, that is Haiti Pugmire, comes in at 5'8" in tonight's matchup. Quickly, as we go to the live cam, Rob, what are your keys to tonight's matchup?
Well, the first one would be Peter Cottontail, because we missed a couple bunnies. Well, we missed a lot of bunnies yesterday and need to correct that. Doesn't hurt you when you're in that first matchup, but against Panguitch, you can't give those up. Number 2, use your depth. The Rebels have got a deep bench, and unfortunately, Panguitch is kind of shallow once you get past those starting 5, so I think we can take advantage of that. And number 3, you have the reigning 1A girls 100-meter champion, that would be Violet Taylor. So, as always, get off to a fast start.
The tip-off will be brought to you by My Local Radio today. Free throws, Bear Lake Realty. Timeouts, Independent Software Solutions. Steals, the Rich County Government. T7 Propane has 3-pointers. The inbounds play is brought to you by the Crawford Trough. Jump balls are brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. And, of course, the fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, which is more of just a 1A state tournament live from the Les Schwab broadcast booth cam. If you're listening on the radio, that's the graphic we have up online, because we are not allowed to live stream this game or video stream this game, as it'll be Peterson and Allen to jump. As Allen wins it, Bobcats will start with the ball. Adelaide Engelstead across the timeline, finds a teammate in Allen. Back to Engelstead at the top of the key. Palmer has it on the left wing. They work it around. Allen inside. It's stripped away. Tylee Tingy hits the floor, gets on the ball. As we're going to get a Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball. Tylee Tingy sets the tone. 20 seconds into the T7 Propane first quarter, hitting the floor, getting that first loose ball. And if you're Cody Lundgren, you have to love that.
Yeah, great hustle.
I'm Aaron Poling. This is Rob Leifson, superstar statistician Rob Leifson, that is, with me, as Violet Taylor initiates the first drive of the game for the Rebels, hands it off to Tingy on the right wing. Couple dribble surveys, finds Peterson on the left wing. Pass to Argyle, slips through her hands, but she regathers. Hands it off inside to Pugmire, uses her body, backs the defender down, lays it in. Haiti Pugmire with the left-hand layup has us off and running. 2-0 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard as the Rebels are going to bring press. Middle of the floor, it's Allen. Surveys, guarded by Peterson. Her pass nearly deflected away by Violet Taylor instead. Lexi Palmer has it top the key. They continue to move it on the right wing. Top the key for Engelstad to Allen at the elbow. Moves it to Palmer on the left wing. Engelstad will reset the offense with 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Palmer on the left wing. Surveys. 5 to go. They go inside. It's Allen. Tries to drop it off. No shot is going to go up. It's going to be a shot clock violation as the Rebels defense, first 2 possessions, they are setting the tone early, Rob.
Yeah, I'm surprised Panguitch is pretty patient. They only average 42 points a game. Rich averages 48. That kind of gives you an idea, even though it's only a 6-point difference, at a little bit of the offensive mindset. Referee's talking with Coach Lundgren about something, but I'm not exactly sure what that is. And now we're going to consult with the other referee.
We're going to go over to head coach Nadine Owens and give her the same explanation. I think they're talking to the player that went down, possible head injury to take her out, but she appears okay. Haiti Pugmire tapped her on the shoulder and looks like we're ready to go. As Peterson has it on the left wing, she surveys inside to Taylor on the left block, up and under move, finds Argyle. 3-pointer on the way. That's off the side rim and out as Pugmire gets the rebound. 1 dribble, drops it off to Peterson. She lays it in. Unselfish play there from Haiti Pugmire, lefty to lefty as the Rebels are up 4-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They're going to press. Allen has it middle of the floor. Her pass. Good hands there by Mallory Henry to take in that pass as that was in her feet. Bobcats reset the offense. It's Engelstad. They go inside. Mallory Henry. Up and under move back to Engelstad. They go right back to Henry inside. To the elbow, Allen. Jumper on the way. No good. Didn't hit the rim. No shot clock reset. Shot is blocked. Ellie Argyle pulls in the rebound. Finds Violet Taylor, and the Rebels are off and running. She pushes ahead to Tingy on the right wing. Loses the ball out of bounds. Good effort there from Tyler to try to save that. But that's what the Rebels do. They'll push it, and sometimes they're going to turn it over. But you don't necessarily mind those turnovers out of bounds because now they're going to have to score against the set Rebels defense.
That pressure again, maybe it doesn't get a turnover as it does right here, but it does put them in a challenge against the shot clock.
Peterson with the Rich County government steals. The Rebels set up the offense. Taylor gets it top of the key. Gets a pick from Argyle. Drives right down the lane. Kicks it to Peterson in the right wing. She drives. Finds Tingy in the left corner. Tingy drives to the elbow. Argyle fakes the shot. 1 drive to the elbow. Her pass deflected by a couple different Bobcats out of bounds across the baseline. Good hands there from the Bobcats. Crawford Troth inbounds play coming up as to be Rebels basketball with 14 to go on the shot clock, 5:21 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Violet Taylor will inbound. She finds Peterson on the wing. She drives to the paint. Spins, finds Argyle. Argyle 1 dribble down the lane. Shot up, no good, but Ellie Argyle is going to go to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line, and she was fouled on the play.
Looks like the foul's going to go to Tabitha Henry, her first, and the first of the ball game.
So the 2 players to look out for the Bobcats are Tabitha Henry, Mallory Henry. They both average over 11 per game. At Mallory at 11 as Argyle makes the first Bear Lake Realty free throw. And then Tabitha Henry's at 11.2. Argyle goes 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. That's good to see right off the bat, Rob.
That is. Free throws, we talked about it early in the season. They've gotten much, much better as the season has progressed. And again, that press is causing the Bobcats difficulty.
This time the Rebels drop back in the press as the Bobcats are able to break it. It's Mallory Henry, middle of the floor, drops it off. They work it to Engelstad, top of the key. She drives down the lane. Might have taken an extra step. But Ellie Argyle's going to strip it away anyway. She's trapped. As she finds Violet Taylor, Rebels are off and running. They have numbers if they push. Lobs it inside to Pugmire. She catches 1 dribble, middle of the paint, off glass and good! Don't look now, but an 8-0 run for the Rich Rebels to start this ball game. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Independent software solution. Timeout called by the Bobcats. We'll be back after this.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
back to the Les Schwab Plains Stars broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball, 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 8-0 Rebels early. And Rob, the press for the Rebels. The first few times they pressured. The last time they nearly got a 10-second call because they backed off. As they back off a little bit here. As Ellie Argyle gets the Rich County government steal, pushes it into the front court, finds Violet Taylor. Rebels are going to reset the offense as it worked again. Taylor down the right side of the paint, kicks it to Peterson on the left wing. She fires a cross-court pass to Tingy in the corner, inside to Pugmire. Tough catch, turns, fires off the back rim and out. As here come the Bobcats on offense. Down the lane. That's it. That's Tabitha Henry, excuse me. Work it to Engelstad, top the key. She drives left. Stolen again by Ellie Argyle. She's out in front of the pack. Catching up are the Bobcats. Lays it off glass and good. 10-0 run to start the ball game. Argyle has 3 steals already in the contest, if I'm not mistaken. Rebels are going to press again. Bobcats with it across the timeline. As Peterson's really pressuring Palmer in the corner. They're able to break it, and we're going to get a foul called on the floor. As that's Tabitha Henry driving the lane. Makes the floater, but I believe the foul will be called on the floor.
Yeah, they could have had 2 options on that one. They could have gave it to Darlene Peterson or Tylee Tingy. They gave it to Tylee, her first.
I do think Darlene probably got away with a slap across the arm in the corner.
She had a reach early in that drive.
But what the Rebels learned yesterday is here in the tournament, they're not going to give you all the ticky-tack easy calls. They're going to make you earn them. As that's Tabitha Henry down the line.
She gets to travel, yep.
Great defense there from Argyle. Her defense has been huge to start this game. We're not even 5 minutes in, and Ellie Argyle has made an impact the way that only Ellie Argyle can.
Bobcats, unfortunately, have 21 turnovers per game. They've already got 7.
Taylor across the timeline into the offense for the Rebels. Finds Tingy on the left wing. Raises the ball above her head to Argyle at the left elbow. Inside, Scott turns, bounce pass. Taylor, her 15-foot jumper from the wing. Good! Unselfish basketball there from Hannah Scott, who had deep position in the post. Instead finds Taylor as that's over and back.
Yep. She didn't even look at that. That was passed it right back across the line.
She waits 1 extra second. I think the Bobcats probably have a 2-on-1 layup as they did a good job getting the ball to the middle and breaking the press there. Unfortunately, they just make a mistake, and that's what the press can do as Peterson has it on the left wing. Inside to Scott, down the lane. Her shot blocked from behind by Tabitha Henry. She's going to push it, 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Loses the ball a little bit, is able to regain control. Finds Mallory Henry, her three-pointer off the backboard, no good. As we're going to go to the floor, it'll be a Mound Valley Cattle Company jump ball as Peterson and Tingy hit the floor for the Rebels. Katie Harlan fresh into the ball game for the Bobcats.
Well, they're going to give a foul to Darlene on the play. Looks like her first. As Janie Wallentine checks into the game.
Bobcats work it around. Into the corner. Shot on the way from Engelstad. Good. 12-3 on the station on main scoreboard as the Bobcats get on the board. Wallentine has it on the right wing. Back to Taylor up top. She looks back to the bench, and the Rebels are going to set something up with 2:30 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels up 12-3 on the station on main scoreboard as Peterson drives left down the lane. Nearly loses it. Finds Hannah Scott on the block. Her shot, I think, was deflected. Good defense there from Allen. Here come the Bobcats back the other way. It's Engelstad. Bounce pass in the lane for Mallory Henry. Up and under move. Pass deflected to top the key for Harlan. She fires. Side rim and out. Rebounded by the Bobcats. They're going to float one up. No good. But Tabitha Henry is going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
Going to give the foul to Darlene. That's her second. And I don't know if Coach Lundgren knows that yet. Nope, he does. Here comes Haiti off the bench.
First free throw is good. 12-4 on the station on main scoreboard. 14 for the Bobcats. Braylee Franson gets her first action of the ball game. 12-4 on the station on main scoreboard. 2:07 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Second free throw in the air is good. The Henrys are probably 2 of the better free throw shooters on this Bobcats team, and right there, Tabitha Henry makes do as they go inside. Pugmire on the left block. Turns, floats one up. Good. Haiti Pugmire with another bucket. Off the bench with an impact. 14-5. That allows the Rebels to set up their press. Harlan catches. Middle of the floor, it's Fransden. Turned over, stolen by guess who, Rob? Ellie Argyle. Rich County Government steal for Argyle. Rebels on the attack. As Argyle looks back to the bench. Goes to Wallenstein on the right wing. Gets a pick from Pugmire. Drives left, spins back with the right hand. Hounded there on defense as her pass is deflected as Hannah Scott picks it up in the backcourt. And she's going to be called for a double dribble.
Yeah, the fans were screaming for a
over and back, but it was deflected.
Yeah, the ball was deflected, but made up for it with the double dribble.
The referee, when the ball was going in the back, you could see him deflecting. Well, we can see it. Yeah. You guys can't. 14-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:24 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels up as the Bobcats have the ball. Looking to cut into the lead. It's Engelstead across the timeline. On the wing to Harlan. They continue to move it down to Allen. Or excuse me, that's Tabitha Henry. She floats one up, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Bobcats. Bobcats have gotten to a few offensive boards, and it's cost the Rebels. Harlan fakes the shot, back to the top of the key, driving down the lane, floater, off the side rim and out. Pugmire gets the rebound, and she is fouled right away. Good board there from Haiti. As that's on Tabitha Henry.
That's her second.
Tylee Tingy checks back in for Janie Wallenstein. Good minutes off the bench for Janie as she was able to just kind of stop the gap in between so they can get Tylee some rest. And you need that here in this tournament, especially if you want to go where you want to get to. As Tingy drives, has it poked out from behind. Scott is able to recover. Here comes Taylor down the lane. Spins back. Pugmire in the left elbow. One dribble, attacks the lane, and she is called for the traveling violation.
Yep, caught her foot there and got an extra step in.
14-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 40 seconds to go in the T7 Propane first quarter as Tingy nearly forces a turnover in the backcourt as Harlan crosses the timeline. 34 to go in the first. Tabitha Henry, top of the key. Engelstead, she's going to fire the three. Side rim and out as Scott pulls in the rebound. Takes one dribble to clear some space. Rebels have the ball, 20 to go in the first quarter. Argyle with the catch. Goes right down immediately to avoid the travel as it's going to bounce off her foot out of bounds. 15.2 to go. You'd like to see the Rebels a little more patient there with the shot clock off.
Yeah, I should have waited for the last shot. That gives the Bobcats a chance to make the last points of the quarter.
Casey Wilson checks in for Ellie Argyle. But, you know, it's just their nature. They're super aggressive, but it's hard to take the leash off as Tingy is going to be called for a reach-in.
Yep. That is her second, unfortunately. So now you've got Darlene and Tylee with two apiece. Oh, her first.
3-3 are the fouls as it's Engelstead. She's going to push it up the floor. Floats one up. No good. Rebound pulled in by Pugmire. She's got 3 to go. Tries a full court shot. That lands at about the offensive free throw line. But it allows the clock to run out as the Rebels go to the second quarter, leading 14-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Station Repair, second quarter coming up.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 14-5 on the station on main scoreboard. As we are delayed.
I think it may be a discussion about possession.
There was only one jump ball, and Tabiona won the tip.
Yeah, because the other one we thought was a jump ball, they ended up calling a foul on Darlene. But they are saying it's going to go to Panguitch.
And I do believe that is the rec call. Correct, as I try to mend two words together. We are in the Station Repair second quarter. Tabiona pushes it in the front court real fast. It's Harlan on the left wing. She drives middle of the paint. Bounce pass in between two players is going to go to the line, but Tabitha Henry is able to save it. She crosses over, drives down the lane, nearly loses it. Kicks it to Mallory Henry into the corner for Harlan. Back up top for Engelstead. Thought about the shot. Instead goes to Tabitha Henry. She bounces over. One more on the wing. Shot off the mark as Pugmire pulls in the rebound. Throws it ahead for Violet Taylor. She attacks. Finds Scott coming down the baseline. Is able to save it as Tingy's able to hit the floor, grab the ball. Pugmire will find Wilson. Rebels will look to reset the offense. Skip pass to Tingy in the left wing. She skips it to Violet Taylor on the right wing. As Taylor's going to take control. Actually, she'll pass it off to Tylee Tingy at the top of the key as she started to dribble there. Instead, they go Taylor, right wing. Spins back down the wing. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound into the hands of Pugmire, but she lost it as she went back up with it. Here come the Bobcats back the other way. 7 to go in the in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Engelstead, top of the key, to the corner for Mallory Henry. They go back to her pass. Tip deflected in the air. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Great effort there by the Bobcats player. I believe that's number 10, Katie Harlan, as she goes sliding into the bleachers. Actually, I take that back. That's Braley Fransden. I think they have that wrong on the PA, but checking in the game is number 22, Janie Walentine, as Taylor's going to walk it up the timeline to go to Hannah Scott on the left elbow. One dribble down the lane, goes up with a shot. That was blocked out of bounds, but the Bobcats will get the basketball. That was a great defensive play by the Bobcats, and they get the ball back as Allen, middle of the floor, finds Fransden. She surveys. Into the corner. The Bobcats go. Work it around. Engelstead top of the key. They continue to move it. That's Allen top of the key. Pass deflected by Violet Taylor right back into the hands of Fransden as we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels.
Yeah, Ellie Argyle just kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time when that ball was loose. That's her first. That's now the 5th on the Rebels.
That's a really good defensive possession for the Rebels as they had the shot clock winding down as they go to Harlan on the left elbow. Pump fake to the corner for Palmer. Her shot off the rim, no good. As Allen falls down on the rebound, Argyle picks it up. As here come the Rebels back the other way. 5:55 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Taylor down the lane. Tries to find Walentine in the corner with 5:49 to go in the second quarter. It is 14-5 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels are going to bring pressure.
Janie not quite that tall.
Ellen has it on the left wing. She surveys to the middle of the floor for Tabitha Henry. She drives it across the timeline as the Bobcats into the offense. It's Harland, left wing. Back to Tabitha Henry up top. Allen on the wing. Works it to Fransden. She's going to fire the shot. That's no good. Rebels with the board. It's Ellie Argyle. She finds Violet Taylor as Taylor crosses the timeline, and the Rebels are into the offense. 5:22 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Scott on the right elbow. She drives, floats one off glass, and good. That's a tough shot there from Hannah Scott. 16-5 on the station on main scoreboard as that was really good defense from the Bobcats. First bucket of the second quarter goes to the Rebels. Bobcats go inside Engelstead. Her shot off the side of the backboard. Taylor with the rebound, and she is fouled on the play as Adelaide Engelstead will pick it up.
And that is her first foul and the third on the Bobcats in the game.
If our stats are correct, Tabitha Henry has 2 fouls for the Bobcats. She continues to play. 5:01 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. So if you're the Rebels, you want to go right at her. See if you can pick up 3 in the first half. Backdoor pass to Tingy. She lays it off the glass from the right block, misses, gets a rebound, misses, gets a rebound again, ripped away by Tabitha Henry as Tingy goes to the floor. Here come the Bobcats back the other way. Tabitha Henry, the C's open, and she's left with an elbow jumper. That's good. 16-7 on the station on main scoreboard. Tingy gets it on the right wing, drives, kicks it back to Taylor. Top of the key, Rebels will reset the offense with 4:28 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. It's Wallentyne to Tingy at the top of the key. Surveys back to Argyle. Finds Violet Taylor, right wing three in the air off the side rim and out as Tabitha Henry pulls on the board. She's going to push it down the floor into the corner. They go right back to her. That pass is going to be a foul called against the Rebels.
And Haiti back in the ball game along with
Tingy picks up her third. 5 fouls on the Rebels. 2 to Peterson, 3 to Tingy.
Bailey for the Bobcats.
Shot on the way from the middle of the floor, no good. Scott picks up the rebound. The in-house scoreboard has only 2 fouls against Tingy. Peterson catches left wing three on the way off the side rim and out. As a pass from the Bobcats is going to go through Tabitha Henry's hands, out of bounds. The Bobcats will shoot free throws the rest of the way as there are 16 fouls. Rebels only have forced 3 fouls against the Bobcats as Taylor's going to cross the timeline. Walks it up the floor, goes to Pugmire on the elbow. She gets a screen, looks to attack. Uses her body to create a little bit of space. Shot no good. Rebound into the hands of the Bobcats. Here they come back the other way. Crosses over, middle of the floor, shot on the way. That's short off the rim. Rebound right into the hands of Tabitha Henry, who fired the shot. Goes to Engelstead on the block. Back to Henry. Palmer thought about 3. Instead, she pump fakes, goes to the free throw line. Instead, will be called for a traveling violation as head coach Cody Lundgren is imploring his girls to box out as it's 16-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard as we update it. 3:13 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter.
Low scoring quarter, that's for sure.
Each team has a bucket. 2-2 in the quarter as Peterson catches on the right wing. Drives down the lane, and she is fouled on the play by Harland.
Her first and the 4th on the Bobcats.
Someone booed in the crowd on that call. I understand rooting for your team, but when you go through the body that way, that's a foul every time. They go inside to Peterson. She spins. Left-hand shot off glass. Good. Darlene Peterson with the bucket. 18-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:56 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Bobcats cross the timeline with Harland. She gets a screen to the top of the key, finds Allen on the right wing. Engelstead surveys from the top of the key. Finds Harland, 15-foot jumper on the way. Side rim and out as Rebels do not secure the rebound. It's Allen with the ball as we're going to get a traveling violation called.
Bobcats have been doing good on the offensive glass. That's 7 offensive rebounds. They only average 10 a game.
If you're going to critique the Rebels, that's probably the one thing. Pugmire had a player boxed out there, but it didn't seem like anyone else was boxed out as 3 players went to the ball. Pugmire has it at the left elbow, goes inside to Argyle on the left block. Her shot attempt, no good, but Ellie Argyle is going to go to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line as she was hacked on the arm.
And the foul's going to go to Alexis Allen, her first. 5th on the Bobcats. Ellie was 2 for 2. First time she went to the free throw line. The only other free throws we've had in the game for the Rebels. This one a little stiff.
Spins out. Argyle back to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line, looking to extend the Rebels' lead. 2:23 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter. Argyle, second free throw, back rim and out, poked away. Darlene Peterson pulls in the board. That's a huge rebound for the Rebels. Nearly loses it, but she'll pick it up on the snow. College S at center court. Rebels with the ball on offense. Taylor down the lane. Lays one up off glass, no good. Pugmire with the board, spins off glass, no good. She pokes it out into the hands of Alexis Allen. That's nearly stripped by Darlene Peterson as she chases the ball carrier down the court as Palmer has it on the left wing. Good job by Darlene to back off as she doesn't want to pick up her 3rd foul late here in the first. Here come the Bobcats as Palmer floats one up from the elbow, no good. Rebound by Argyle. Bobcat contingency wanted a foul on Peterson. They're probably right if I'm being honest.
Which would have been huge. That would have been her 3rd.
Taylor to Argyle on the right wing. She's getting a screen from Scott. Looks it off, drives right down the baseline. To the corner for Taylor. Taylor to Peterson. She fires the left wing. Three-pointer, buries it. It is a T7 Propane three-pointer that's going to force an Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Bobcats. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It'll be, Bobcats basketball out of bounds. They will be allowed to run the sideline, but they will not be pressured on the inbounds pass. Rebels are going to press at three-quarters court as Casey Wilson checks into the ball game for Darlene Peterson as they get her off the floor with 1:18 to go, up 14. I love that call from Cody Lundgren just because you don't want to have two of your starters at 3 fouls. Bobcats break the press. It's Harlan into the corner for Mallory Henry. Skip pass to Engelstad on the left elbow. She catches, attacks, turns, fires off the block. No good. Casey Wilson comes in for the rebound. It's a good effort there from Casey as she was at the three-point line, crashed the boards, grabs the rebound, finds Violet Taylor, and the Rebels are off into the offense. Scott, top of the key. Surveys, ball over her head to Argyle on the left wing. Rips through in the triple threat, drives, finds Scott in the short corner. She drives baseline, around the defender, shot off the bottom of the backboard, grabs her own rebound, misses, gets her own rebound again, off the backboard, no good. She's upset with herself. As here come the Bobcats, 30 seconds to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. They can hold for the last shot. They go inside. Mallory Palmer surveys, can't find anyone. Finds Tabitha Palmer. She fires the three, that's good. It's a big bucket for the Bobcats before halftime. Come the Rebels back the other way. Casey Wilson floats one up off the glass. No good. It's Violet Taylor's going to pick up a foul. That is not the shot you want with 10 seconds left to go. Now you're allowing the Bobcats an opportunity to score from the free throw line, as that's the third against Violet.
No, that can't be correct. Yeah, maybe it is.
This is the quarterfinals, and the free throw's good. You have to hold the ball for the final shot in that situation. Tabiona's struggling to score. If you hold it, let them go into the half with 10 points. Instead, you're allowing them extra points. In a game like this could be the big difference as the second free throw no good as Argyle gets the rebound. She finds Violet Taylor. The Rebels are into the offense. She's going to drive down the lane, finds Wilson. Wilson to Tingy. She turns, fires. No good. Rebound into the hands of Casey Wilson. And that'll do it for us here in the first half. You're listening to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll have the Ellingford Brothers halftime show for you when we come back from the commercial break. Before we go, it is time for the Gare Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs in Bear Lake, call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888, or visit bearlakerealty.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. When we come back, we'll have your first half highlights. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We are live from the Sevier Valley Center in the second round of the state tournament.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 21-11 on the station on main scoreboard at halftime. Rebels defense leading the way. We come back, we'll have your first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Randolph.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes at an elevation of 6,300 feet with temperatures that can range from 90 degrees in the summer and sometimes 40 below in the winter. The folks that call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Rich County residents value hard work, education, and believe in God, family, country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and Town Board Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, Cullen Pace, and Clerk April Grohl support the Rich Rebels and invite you to visit Randolph whenever you can.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for your town of Randolph first half highlights on the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. And for that, we go to Rob Leifson. Rob, what do you got for us?
Well, the Rebels did get off to a quick start, leading 14-5 after the first quarter, and that second quarter was pretty quiet. Rebels take the halftime lead 21-11. Rebels are shooting 35% overall. 8 of 22 from inside the arc, 1 of 4. Darlene Peterson having the lone three-pointer for the Rebels. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, so not a lot of attempts from the free throw line, and all those have been from Ellie Argyle. Panguitch, 1 of 14 from inside the arc, 2 of 7 from three-point land, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. They're shooting overall 14%. The Rebels have a 1 rebound lead, 18-17. And the Rebels have 8 offensive rebounds to the Bobcats 7. Ellie Argyle with 6 rebounds. Tabitha Henry with 7. And as far as the scoring is concerned, Darlene Peterson with 7 points and Haiti Pugmire with 6. As far as the keys of the game, we did good in the Rebels did well in the first quarter with the Bunnies, but that second quarter, I think there were at least 3 different times when a Rebel went up, missed, got their own rebound, missed, and couldn't get either one of those Bunnies in. And the rebounds, offensive boards, Panguitch took advantage of that to keep them in that game, or keep them in the game in the first half, in my opinion.
4:15 to go in the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. Those are your town of Randolph first half highlights. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back with some halftime adjustments after this.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
So this is the Reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home in sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails, brand new homes now starting at $600,000, quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for some halftime adjustments on the Ellen Ford Brothers halftime show. And Rob, what do you have for us?
Well, I'd keep the press on because it has forced the Bobcats. They had 14 turnovers in the first half. They average 21 in a game, so you up that. And I like what you said before, Aaron, that they kind of back it off a little bit. Other times they press it from the baseline, and that's created either a turnover or put them out of their offensive set. And I don't see many teams that can put that press on like the Rebels can. As far as the offensive adjustment, we went inside really well. Just got to make those bunnies.
Got to have good shot selection. Final minute of the quarter, final minute of the half, the other team has scored 10 points. Let the clock run out. They only scored, they went 1 for 2 from the line, so you did dodge a little bit of a bullet there. But in that situation, Violet Taylor picked up her third foul when you could have spent the rest of the half on offense. And if Violet takes the third foul on a charge, you don't know in those 17 seconds, but you got to have good shot selection coming down the stretch. Panguitch is struggling to score, and you gave him an extra possession. And by accident, because obviously Violet didn't mean to foul. I don't think she was ready for the attempted drive, but you allowed them an extra point, and Violet now has 3 fouls. You're in huge foul trouble with Tylee having 3 fouls.
Darlene's got 2.
Yeah, you gotta be smart. You gotta manage this game well to end it. You're up 10, which is great. That's a great start, but it feels like we've left so much out there.
Yep.
If you continue
Missed
to
opportunities.
If you get those opportunities, you got to convert. As we go to our live cam, we got about 37 seconds left to go in the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. But I mean, we're up here in the press box. I mean, it's obviously super easy for me to sit here and Monday morning quarterback that with the way it ended up. But you have to continue to be aggressive, but you got to pick your spots a little bit better than that, just because now you're got 3 of your starters in serious foul trouble. Actually, 2 of them in serious, and Darlene with 2. So the Rebels are going to have to defend without fouling here. It's probably going to lead to a couple more easy looks for the Bobcats, but it'll be Rebels basketball. No, it'll be Bobcats basketball to start the half.
The good thing we talked about in one of the keys of the game is the Rebels do have a lot of depth.
Nope, they're going to switch that because it should be Rebels ball. There wasn't a jump ball in the second quarter.
And that depth's going to become very helpful if those players continue to have a little bit of foul trouble.
But we're sitting up here talking like we're down 10. We're up 10. But that's just kind of the way this ball game's gone. It feels like the Rebels could be up by more than that as they go to Argyle, right elbow. Gets a screen from Pugmire. She attacks, bounces it off her foot into the hands of Darlene Peterson. Spins back, finds Ellie. She fires the left wing 3. No good. As Taylor jumps for the rebound. She's able to grab it. Peterson on the left wing surveys inside to Pugmire. She looks. One dribble into the paint. Shot on the way. No good. But Haiti Pugmire will go to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line, and she was whacked, and it looks like she got hit in the throat. And she's holding on to her throat.
Caught the arm across her neck.
Obviously not intentional, just accidental as she made the move.
And the foul's going to go to Lexi Palmer, her first of the ball game and the first of the half.
Pugmire's Bear Lake Realty free throw on the way, no good. Haiti will go back to the line. On the year, she is a 73% free throw shooter. She goes 0 for 2 from the line. She struggled a bit yesterday. Something the Rebels will have to clean up a little bit too here in the second half is free throws. They're 2 for 6 from the line now. Bobcats have it in the offensive half to go to Palmer on the right wing. She surveys, continues to survey, finds Allen at the right elbow. Work it around, 13 to go on the shot clock. Palmer, they go inside, it's poked away. Out of bounds, it'll be off the Rebels, but 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. It's Palmer, inbounds it. Engelstead at the top of the key, dribbles back, 5 to go on the shot clock. Engelstead catches, they go to the free throw line. They're not going to get a shot off, as that's the second shot clock violation the Rebels have forced, as they played great defense there. Rebels basketball, 7 minutes to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Violet Taylor across the timeline into the attack. She finds Peterson on the left wing. Surveys inside to Taylor, unable to complete the catch, but she chases it down in the right corner. Argyle top of the key. Drives right to the elbow. Finds Tingy. She's going to fire a three-pointer. That rattles in and out. Peterson with the rebound. Here come the Bobcats in transition. As it's poked away, we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels, as I believe it'll be on Haiti, her first. Pugmire picks up the foul.
That's probably the good news, that it is her first.
I was going to say, there was a triangle of Tingy, Taylor, and Peterson there, and I think Haiti's the one that got the foul. Inbounds pass. They go right to the block for Mallory Henry. Spins, fires. It's good. Here come the Rebels on the attack. Argyle on the right wing. Drives right. Goes inside to Pugmire. She turns, fires. No good, as the Bobcats get the rebound. 6:14 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Mallory Henry tries a pass inside to Allen. Allen slides her foot down the lane as the Rebels are going to get the ball. That was a blocked shot. I think that should have been Bobcats basketball, but it probably should have been a travel.
Yeah, it should have been travel. Darlene put that right back at her. Good block from her.
Rebels basketball, 6 minutes to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Taylor across the timeline, 21-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. She looks off the pick, pulls up from 15 feet. That's good. That's a tough shot there from Violet Taylor. That's pretty well defended by Adelaide Engelstead. Rebels are going to press. They go right to the middle of the floor for Allen, as the Rebels poke it away, and it's going to go out of bounds off the Rebels, as Darlene Peterson on the backtrack was able to poke it away, nearly got a steal. Bobcats inbound, 27 to go on the shot clock. They go inside to Allen. She turns, fires off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled away by Haiti Pugmire. That's a strong board as she clears some space. Finds Violet Taylor on the wing. The Rebels are off and running. Taylor's going to slow it down as the Rebels reset the offense. Dribbles to the left wing, gets a screen from Argyle, goes back right, drops it off to Argyle to Tingy in the left corner. She gets a pick. Cross-court pass to Taylor. She catches, attacks, tries to throw a pass inside. That's stolen by the Bobcats. Here they come in transition. It's Mallory Henry. Euro step. Blocked by Tylee Tingy. That's a great defensive play by Tylee. As Taylor gets the rebound, here come the Rebels back the other way. Little helter-skelter here in transition with 5 minutes to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. It's Taylor top of the key. Gets a pick, drives left. Peterson in the left corner. Drives to the top of the key. Thought about pulling up. Instead goes to Pugmire. She turns, fires off glass. No good. Rebound off the leg into the hands of Peterson. As Argyle, top of the key, surveys. Rebels are going to reset with Violet Taylor as head coach Cody Lundgren tells the girls to back it out. 4:36 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Pugmire drives. Tries to drop it off inside to Argyle. There's just not enough room inside there. Bobcats get the steal. 23-13 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Bobcats back the other way. Palmer to the top of the key for Mallory Henry. Or excuse me, that's Tabitha Henry. Engelstead on the left wing. Mallory Henry catches up the right block, turns, fires, back rim and out. Peterson with the rebound. She lost it, but Pugmire's able to steal it back. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Haiti's going to lead the charge. Slows down, waits for her teammates, finds Argyle on the right wing. That ball looked like it was bouncing out of her hands. Haiti makes a great decision there to slow it down and let the Rebels reset the offense. Argyle has it top the key. 20 to go on the shot clock. Peterson on the left wing. Drives left to the baseline. Looking to go up, finds Taylor. 15-foot jumper, good on the baseline. As Peterson drove left, found Violet Taylor in the short corner. She buries the free throw. Palmer coming down the lane, shot no good. Rebound into the hands of Violet Taylor. 2-on-1 back the other way for the Rebels. Jailbreak, Taylor down the lane, tries to find Tingy, but a great backtrack there by Adelaide Engelstead to knock it out of bounds. Rebels will set up the offense, 30 to go on the shot clock. 3:22 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. We can take a breath, Rod.
Harlan in for the Bobcats and Hannah Scott in for the Rebels.
Rebels up 12, 25-13 on the station on main scoreboard. Scott catches 15-footer. Good. That's Hannah Scott's game, and she's gotten away from it a little bit as she has great touch in the mid-range. I'd like to see throughout the rest of this tournament try to find Scott some opportunities from 15 feet. That's where she's really good as the Bobcats. Engelstead has it on the right wing. Top of the key, Harlan. She's going to fire a jumper. That rattles around and out. No one boards for the Rebels. That forces Hannah Scott to take a foul on Mallory Henry. She got the offensive rebound. It's going to send Henry to the line. Not a bad foul there from Hannah Scott.
Her first. That's the second on the Rebels in the half with only 3 minutes to go in the quarter.
Free throw on the way is good.
We've talked about different approaches to a free throw, Aaron, and that is a little bit of a unique shot from Mallory Henry.
It definitely is. Her triangle in her base of her shot is down underneath her shoulder. She goes up. I mean, it works for her. She is a 69% free throw shooter, goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. They don't have to look pretty. They just have to go in as Taylor crosses the timeline. 3 minutes to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Peterson drives left down the baseline, tries to drop it off to Scott. That's a good defensive play there from Harlan to knock it out of bounds. Rebels will have the Crawford-Trout inbounds play with 23 seconds on the shot clock, 2:57 on the Epic Recreation third quarter. Violet Taylor will inbound it. Lobs it to Peterson as Peterson backed up. Here comes Harlan down the lane in front of everyone. Wallenstein reaches in to foul. Good hustle there from Janey to get back. Forced them to make the free throws as Harlan was in front of everyone. She came into the game 2 for 9 on the season. I believe she missed the front half of she went 1 and 1.
1 and 1, yeah. I got the first, missed the second.
That makes her 3 of 11 on the season. Goes to the free throw line, 4-2. First one on the way. Rattles around and out. So that good foul from Wallenstein goes to Great with the second free throw coming up. Holland back to the line to shoot. In the air. Rattles out, and the Rebels are able to pull away the rebound. So it goes from a good to a great to an excellent foul there from Janie Wallenstein. Saves 2 points as Violet Taylor pushes across the timeline. 2:40 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Wallenstein on the wing. Nearly has it poked away. Is able to retain possession. Looks to attack. Slows it down. Finds Argyle. Top of the key. She'll survey. Peterson catches. Pulls up. Long three on the way. No good. As she was standing behind the college three-point line. Is able to grab her own rebound. Attacks down the lane, and we're going to get a foul called against the Bobcats.
Yeah, that was behind all 3 lines. We mentioned yesterday that those 3 lines are a little bit complicated, but she was at least 2 or 3 feet behind the third line.
Rebels to inbound. Scott catches, turns, fires. Back rim and out. Into the hands of Violet Taylor. You like that shot from Hannah Scott, though. Argyle, top of the key, 3 on the way. No good. As a couple Bobcats run into each other as they grab the rebound. Engelstead has it, pushes it ahead to Mallory Henry. Skip pass to Holland, top of the key, thought about the shot, doesn't. Instead goes to Engelstead. Steps between 2 defenders, layup no good. Rebound into the hands of Argyle, finds Taylor. But we talked about this ad nauseum, Rob, that these lines are throwing a lot of teams off as a lot of the Manila game, the Manila Mustangs, they were the boys game prior to this, they were set up behind the three-point line. But working in Independent Software Solutions, timeout called by the Rebels. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more. Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 1:56 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Head coach Cody Lundgren called and Independent Software Solutions timeout to talk to his team, as he's going to get Argyle and Tingy off the floor. As the 5 on the floor for the Rebels, Taylor, Scott, Peterson, Pugmire, and Wallenstein. 5 on the floor for the Bobcats, Fransden, Tabitha Henry, Engelstead, Mallory Henry. As the Rebels get the ball, Bobcats bring some pressure as we try to find the 5th player. Bobcats wearing black uniforms with blue lettering. A little hard to see up here. As Pugmire stripped by Tabitha Henry, who has her pass deflected right back into her hands. Tough break by the Rebels. Kicks it to Engelstead. Her 15-footer good from the corner. Rebels got to take care of the ball. A lot of the points for the Bobcats have come from free throws and then fast break transition baskets, as Taylor hands it to Wallenstein, top of the key. She back dribbles, surveys, tries to go backdoor to Peterson, is able to complete the cast. Peterson cannot finish the rebound. Pugmire has the rebound. It'll be a jump ball. Split second later, Haiti would have had the rebound. But it'll be Bobcats basketball, 27-17, 1:11 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter, as Tylee Tingy's going to check in for the Rebels. They're going to press. Pass to Harlan. She catches it, layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hannah Scott. As the Rebels dodge a bit of a bullet there, the Bobcats had a layup, as Engelsted's going to push Taylor up the floor. She finds Tingy. Rebels into the offense. 25 to go on the shot clock, 50 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Taylor catches on the left block, finds Pugmire at the elbow, pump fakes, drives the lane. Her layup, no good. Had a player fall into her as she was shooting. Incidental contact as Tabitha Henry drives the lane, and they're going to call a foul on the Rebels. So down here, Haiti Pugmire has a player fall into her as she was shooting. No foul here. Tabitha Henry makes a good Euro step around, depending who they call it on. She made a good move around Tylee Tingy, and they call a foul on that.
That's Tylee's 4. She's going to go straight to the bench.
Tabitha Henry shoot the and one, makes it. 27-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Tough break there for the Rebels, as here come the Bobcats with the pressure. And Violet Taylor just dribbles around it, floats it to Hannah Scott. She lays it in off glass, and it rattles out, as Hannah Scott will go to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. That's a great find from Violet Taylor, who just turned on the Jets to beat the press there.
That is Franson's first foul of the ball game, and Hannah goes to the free throw line.
Free throw in the air is good.
Her 5th point of the ball game, looking for number 6.
Bear Lake Realty free throw in the air is good. Hannah Scott goes 2 for 2 from the Bear Lake Realty free throw line. 27 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Bobcats look to attack. Floats one off glass, no good. Scott with the rebound. Rebels can hold for last shot. She's bumped from behind, no call, finds Pugmire. Pugmire uses her body to shield. She's able to spin back, finds Scott. 10 seconds to go in the clock. Taylor surveys, drives, pulls up, tries to drop it off to Pugmire. Instead, it bounces to Peterson. She fires the 3, no good. And that'll do it for us here in the third quarter, as the Rebels lead 29-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Scott, Pugmire, Argyle, Peterson, Taylor. It'll be Rebels ball to start the half. As they're waiting, the Panguitch Bobcats will let you know who the 5 on the floor for the Bobcats are when they come to the floor. As it'll be Tabitha Henry, Braley Fransden, Engelstead, Harland, and then Mallory Henry to start the quarter for the Bobcats. Rebels with the ball. They'll start the fourth quarter on offense. Hand to Argyle on the left wing. She drives right. Hands it off to Peterson. Goes back inside to Argyle, and she is fouled on the play. A little bit of a chuckle because I think that was probably less of a foul than the one where Haiti had a player fall into her leg. It'll be on Holland, her third. Pugmire catches left corner, back inside to Argyle. She makes the catch, drops it off inside to Pugmire. She's unable to complete the catch. Good defense there from Holland. That would have been a great find from Ellie if Haiti was able to catch it, but they're throwing passes within 2 feet, so sometimes they're a little hard to grab when you fire it like that. They go to Pugmire. They're going to go right back to Argyle inside on the block. Turns, finds Scott. She catches, floats one from the free throw line, short. Rebound pulled in by Mallory Henry. Here come the Bobcats back the other way. Holland slows down, surveys. Engelstead on the wing. They go inside to Mallory Henry. She turns, fires, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Bobcats. As the Rebels, they got to get some defensive boards here. As where the Bobcats have really stayed in the game is offensive rebounding.
And that's going to be Darlene Peterson's.
Nope.
They're going to give it to Hannah Scott.
Rebels catch a break there. Taylor defending. They work it around the wing. They're daring them to shoot the three-pointer. They go inside to Henry. Spins, fires back. Tries a pass inside. Stolen by Pugmire for the moment. Goes to the floor. Fires a pass. I think that deflected off the Rebels. They're going to give it to the Rebels. I think. The referee pointed down here, but this is the right call, giving it to the Bobcats. I think Ellie touched it. Pass nearly stolen by Peterson. Engelstead in the corner. Top of the key to Holland. They go inside to the elbow. Work it back out as a shot from the wing. No good, as that was, I believe, Mallory Henry to fire that up. Here come the Rebels back the other way. 6:48 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Taylor slows down, flips her ponytail out of her eyes, goes to Peterson on the left wing, catches, surveys. Peterson picked up her dribble. Has it deflected out of bounds. And Darlene gave a little bit of a shove to, when I say little bit of a shove, it was a touch. It'll stay with us. I think the referees got together to discuss whether that ball was knocked out of bounds by the Bobcats. That's not what the Bobcat faithful wanted. But if you're Darlene, though, don't do that. Yeah. Taylor fires one up from the wing. No good. Pugmire had the rebound. Bounces off the head of Engelstead as Haiti battled and got the Rebels a fresh shot clock. It'll be their basketball out of bounds under the hoop. 6:29 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter.
Score table given a horn to see if they can do something on. No, the shot hit the rim. It should have reset the shot clock.
Whoa. Why are they not resetting the clock? It hit the rim. Yeah, the side official's going to come in, and I think he's going to talk about it because that ball clearly hit the rim. As they have to reset it. They do.
Yeah, they set it to 35.
Taylor with the Crawford Troth inbounds play, goes to Argyle on the wing. She spins back, dribbles, kicks it to Peterson, left wing. Make that right wing. Surveys, top of the key, drives left, finds Taylor. She's going to fire the three-pointer off the side rim and out. 6:15 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Here come the Bobcats back the other way. Holland catches, makes a nice move down the lane. Layup no good, as that ball must have bounced on the baseline before it hit Argyle. That's what the referee just pointed out. It bounced on the baseline before it hit her. Referee's doing a good job explaining his call. As I don't know if it hit the baseline or not. He's got the closer view, but it did hit Ellie standing out of bounds. But Rebels basketball. Taylor gets a screen, spins back into the lane. Scott topped the key. She's going to be called for a traveling violation.
No score yet in the quarter.
5:52 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. And, you don't necessarily mind the dead ball turnover for the Rebels. It allows them to set up their defense, where the Bobcats have been much better on offense is in transition as Henry's going to drive all the way to the paint. Her layup missed. Rebound out of bounds off the Rebels. Rebels catch a bit of a break there, but that was good defense from Hannah Scott to contest the layup. Tabitha Henry caught the ball, dribbled the full length of the court, had a layup opportunity as the Bobcats will inbound under the Rebel hoop. Into the corner. Mallory Henry thought about it, double clutch, instead has to pass it off. Work it around to Engelstedt. She's going to fire the three. That's out. No good. Rebound into the hands of Janie Wallenstein after it was tapped around. Here come the Rebels back the other way. 5:30 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Wallenstein slows it down, finds Violet Taylor. To Peterson. Inside to Argyle. She catches, turns, right-hand shot, no good, but she was fouled on the play as Ellie Argyle will go to the Bear Lake Realty free throw line.
Question is who they'll give the foul to, and it looks like they're going to give it to Harland, and that is her fourth.
That was a big foul in this game. Argyle's first Bear Lake Realty free throw is good.
First points of the quarter.
Casey Wilson going to check in for Hannah Scott.
How much longer do you leave Haiti Pugmire on the bench there, Coach?
See if you can get away with a minute as Argyle's second free throw, front rim and out. As taking Hannah Scott out, the Rebels are a little smaller as it looks like thought they were pressing. As that's a great timeout called by head coach Nadine Owens as that pass was thrown into the bleachers behind the basket. Listen to the special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the Bobcats. We'll be back with more after this.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Out of bounds under the hoop for the Bobcats. Harlan catches on the right wing. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Harlan into the corner for Henry. She floats one off glass, no good, but that foul will be called on Janie Wallenstein.
I believe that is her second. That is the sixth foul on the Rebels. So for the last 5 minutes, Bobcats will be shooting from the free throw line every time they get a foul.
Free throw on the way, rattles around and in. If you're Janie, though, got to let that go. Just let him shoot it. Second free throw in the air, front rim and out, as we're going to get a foul called against Casey Wilson as she is going to send Tabitha Henry right back to the free throw line.
Trying to box out the shooter.
Casey Wilson. That does put us in a penalty situation. 17 foul. At the foul line, shooting 1-1. Tabby Henry.
Back to the line for Tabitha Henry. She went 1 for 2 last time, 30-21. If you're the Rebels, that's a tough foul right there. Free throw in the air. That's short. Rebound pulled in by the Bobcats. As layup no good. Rebound pulled in again. Ripped away by Ellie Argyle. Rebels aren't getting the first rebound, but Argyle was able to rip that one away. They dodge a bullet there. Only allow 1 point in the possession. 4:44 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Wilson has it to Argyle. She drives left. Drops it off to Pugmire, who lays it off glass. No good. Engelstead with the rebound. Rebels going to have to capitalize on those opportunities coming down the stretch. Here comes Harland. She's going to pull up for three. That hits the backboard and out as the rebound is kicked into the backcourt by Haiti Pugmire. No call on the kick, but no reset on the shot clock. Here come the Bobcats. They go inside. That pass deflected in the air as Henry's able to make the catch. Engelstead, they work it around to Tabitha Henry. She wants to drive. Wilson cuts her off. Crosses back over. We're going to get a foul called as they were battling in the post.
Going to get the foul to Haiti Pugmire against Tabitha Henry. Send her back to the free throw line.
Peterson and Tingy back in for the Rebels. Didn't Tabitha Henry have the ball when she was dribbling? If they're calling that foul against Haiti, it shouldn't be Tabitha Henry shooting free throws. Thought she had the ball, but she's going to shoot them. First one rattles in and out as the rebound goes to. Rebels need to box out as the Bobcats get the ball.
Harlan with the rebound, I believe. No.
This is a good timeout called by head coach Cody Lundgren. You're listening to a Bear Lake, or First Bank, listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Bobcats will have the 1-1 coming up. As Peterson's done a great job, actually. She picked up that last foul. It's only her third, though. 4 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels up 31-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Harlan will go to the line to shoot. 2, actually, that was a foul on the shot. First free throw in the air. Good. Rebels have to box out here. You cannot allow an offensive rebound for the Bobcats to have another possession, because that's where the Bobcats have really hurt the Rebels, and it's really what kept the Bobcats in this game for most of it. Second free throw in the air is good. Bobcats are going to pressure as Violet Taylor catches the pass. But back the pressure off as she crosses the timeline into the offense. Hands it to Tingy on the right wing. Drives right down the baseline. Stops. Peterson, left corner 3 in the air. That's off. As Pugmire battles for the rebound and she gets it. Violet Taylor catches the pass, moves it to Argyle, top the key. Shot clock does not reset as the ball didn't hit the rim. Taylor drives right into the paint, nearly has it stolen. Pugmire fires a 3, blocked, and Haiti going for the rebound, picks up the foul. Be double bonus time for the Bobcats the rest of the way. 10-5 the fouls are.
Going to send Alexis Allen to the free throw line.
It's probably a layup the other way, though, off the block without the foul. But the Rebels need to regroup here. 30-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Free throw in the air. Short. Hannah Scott's going to check in for Pugmire. If there's a miss, the Rebels have to rebound this free throw. Shots in the air. Rattles around and out as Argyle does exactly that. She pulls in the rebound, finds Violet Taylor as she gets a pick. As there's going to be a foul called against Franzen as she reached in on Taylor.
That's only the 6th on the Bobcats, but that'll put the Rebels on the line from here on out. That's only Franzen's 2nd foul of the game.
Taylor crosses the timeline, guarded by Engelstead. Hands it to Peterson. Catches, spins back, drives left hand down the lane. Goes to Argyle. She turns, attacks from the middle of the floor. Floats it in as Ellie Argyle with a huge basket there for the Rebels. 32-23 as here come the Bobcats with Engelstead. She picks up her dribble. Middle of the floor floater for the Bobcats is going to go out of bounds, as I believe that was Franzen who fired up the shot. 2:56 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter.
Ellie Argyle with the only 3 points for the Rebels in this quarter.
Bobcats are going to pressure. Tingy finds Peterson. She fires it across the floor to Taylor, throws it ahead to Argyle. Argyle wisely slows it down as the Rebels will reset the offense. Taylor crosses over top the key, looks to drive, pulls up from 15 feet. That's short. Goes and gets her own board. Finds Hannah Scott at the top of the key. She takes a couple dribbles, picks up her dribble though, finds Argyle. Rebels have the possession. 2:35 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Argyle drives baseline, finds Peterson. She takes one dribble to Scott across the floor to Taylor. Rebels working it around to Tingy on the left wing. Argyle, top of the key, looks at the shot clock, 15 to go in the clock. She spins, dribbles, finds Taylor to Scott. 10 to go in the shot clock, hands it back to Argyle. She drives the lane, floats one up, off glass, and good! Ellie Argyle has been huge here in the fourth quarter, has all 5 for the Rebels. As she calmly drives the lane, banks it in off the floater, 34-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2 minutes to go in the the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital third quarter. Rebels are in a 1-3-1. We're in the fourth quarter. As the Rebels go zone here, I don't know if I've seen this out of them at all this year. Engelstead back outside, Tabitha Henry fires the three, no good, but
couldn't give Darlene Peterson a fourth foul, and she looks at the referee. I would not want to be on the end of that stare. That's her fourth.
34-23, 1:44 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. You just got to let that go. Just got to let it go. Free throw on the way, good. It's a 10-point ball game, and the Rebels have honestly, the Rebels have kept the Bobcats in this one with some fouls like that. As 2 for 2 from the line is Tabitha Henry. But give credit to the Bobcats. They've made their free throws. It's what's kept them in this ball game. Their free throws and their offensive rebounding. So third free throw on the way is good. She goes 3 for 3 from the line. We're going to Independent Software Solutions. Timeout called by the Rebels. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom bodywork when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Fires broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Rebels basketball. As they break the press, Tingy has it across the timeline. Rebels look to work the clock here, up 8 as Taylor has it. Finds Peterson on the wing, top the key, moves it to Tingy on the left wing. Rebels playing a little bit of four corners. Tingy does a good job to defend the ball. Taylor looks to attack down the lane, nearly has it poked away, is able to retain possession, finds Peterson top of the key. 13 to go in the shot clock. Argyle catches in the right wing. Drives, finds Taylor, 8 to go on the shot clock. Tingy to Scott, left corner, drives baseline, floats it up, no good. Good move there from Hannah Scott, just unfortunately couldn't finish. 34-26 in the Bear Lake, 34-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 1:03 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Tabitha Henry drives, picks up her dribble. Mallory Henry is going to fire the three. That's short. Rebound pulled in by Scott. She finds Taylor, 54 to go in the game as Taylor's fouled on the play. As she drove by Engelstead. Violet Taylor will shoot the 1-and-1. But you know, if you're the Rebels, that's a little bit of a tough break because Violet Taylor was able to play right through that grab.
As many as some of the other ticky-tack fouls have not gone, that one actually goes against you because it stops the clock with 52 seconds.
McKenna Owens and Addison Bailey into the game for the Bobcats. 34-26. This is their first minutes of the game. Taylor's first free throw in the air is good.
She becomes the first Rebel to score in the quarter besides Ellie Argyle, who got the other 5.
Taylor back to the free throw line, shooting the second half of the 1-and-1. High floating rainbow shot. Lands in the net. Rebels go up 36-26 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Bobcats, 48 to work with in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Engelstead. We're going to get a foul called against Darlene Peterson as she reached in.
Knocked the ball away and gets her 5th foul with 43 seconds to go in the game.
That'll be Darlene's last foul. Haiti Pugmire will check in for Peterson.
She leaves the game with 4 rebounds and 7 points and a block.
The worst part about that is it stops the clock as Engelstead will shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way, good. She's a 67% free throw shooter on the year.
Bobcats are 13 of 20 from the free throw line, so they've gotten half their points from the free throw line.
Rebels defense outside of fouling has been terrific tonight as Argyle gets the rebound off the miss. Finds Taylor as she'll push it up the floor, slows it down, goes right back to Argyle. Clear path across the timeline, finds Tingy in the left corner. Back to Argyle, top of the wing, as they're going to call a late foul against Argyle. Or not against Argyle, excuse me, on Argyle.
Yeah, Coach Cam Jarman did not appreciate the referee on that because the play was done, in his opinion.
That's a terrible call. Argyle to the line to shoot the front half of the 1-and-1, no good. Rebound poked around by the Bobcats as Henry up the floor, pulls up from 3, short. Rebound into the hands of oh no. Argyle had it, but it bounced off her foot and went out of bounds. 21.3 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Independent Software Solutions timeout called by the the Panguitch bench. You listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 36-27, Rebels up on the Station on Main scoreboard. Bobcats with the ball in front of their bench. They go to the corner, inside immediately to Mallory Henry. Up and under move, she lays it in. 36-29 as the Rebels look to inbound, stolen by the Bobcats. 10.3 to go in the ball game. 36-29. As the Bobcats get a chance to reduce the lead from the free throw line. It'll be Mallory Henry. Free throw in the air is good. This is why you can't foul. Opportunity here to cut it to a 5-point game with 10.3 to go. Free throw in the air. Good. I imagine a timeout's coming. We don't get one. They go into Tingy immediately. As she slips by the defender, they call a foul. 8.6 to go. As Tingy will go to the free throw line. Rebels are going to send all 4 of the rest of the players back to the half-court line. 8.6 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. 36-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Tingy misses the free throw. Here come the Bobcats. They got 5 to go. Henry pulls up. Shot on the way. Short. Rebound into the hands of Argyle as she turns. Tries to find Taylor, but the horn will sound as the Rebels win this one 36-31. They will advance to the semifinals tomorrow. You listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this. Actually, we're going to go to a fan cam. For all your realty needs, go to bearlakerealty.com, 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888. We'll be back after this.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. As you can see on the station on main scoreboard, Rebels pulled this one out 36-31. And Rob, I don't know if the score necessarily dictates how close it was. Rebels were up 10 with 10 seconds to go. They made 2 free throws. Rebels on the inbound turn it over. And the Bobcats closed the gap a little bit. But the Rebels win this one by 5. It doesn't matter how many you win by. Just as long as you win, they'll advance to the semifinals tomorrow to play the winner of the next game between Wayne and Monument Valley, the 4-5 matchup. It is time for a Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. And for that, we go to Rob Leifson.
Well, this one's a little bit of a tale of two halves. I mean, like you said, the score was about the same. We had a 10-point lead at halftime, 9-point lead going into the quarter, and with 10 seconds to go, still had a 10-point lead, even though the final score is only 5. Rebels, unfortunately, 1 of 11 from three-point land and only 7 of 14 from the free throw line. But the Bobcats kept themselves in the ball game, 15 of 21 from the free throw line. They only hit 7 shots from the floor. But the Rebels, you didn't want to match up with the Bobcats because that is a fantastic team. You didn't want to see them this early in the tournament, but you get by them and you move on.
Yeah, that is a very good 8 seed. And I think part of it is Tabiona sometimes, I don't know why I keep calling it Tabiona, it's Panguitch. Panguitch, apologies from me. I guess sometimes maybe they just didn't play their best, and I thought they played pretty good. The Rebels' defense, like you said, was incredible tonight. Just the free throws kept them in. When we come back, we'll have your precision play of the game as well as the player of the game. You listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as on 98.3 The Wildlife.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 36-31, the Rebels take this one. They advance to the semifinals tomorrow, as we'll have that time for you in our Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau calendar update. But it is time for your precision play of the game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Frankum. And I think we're going to give this to Ellie Argyle, as late in the clock, she was able to drive down the lane, floats it up off the backboard and in. This was late in the shot clock, that was a huge basket for the Rebels to maintain their lead as they win this one by 5. It is time for your player of the game, and I feel like Rob, I think we're in agreement on who this should be.
Yeah, Nelly Aragal again, 11 rebounds, 9 points, but it was her 5 points in that fourth quarter that were huge because the Rebels couldn't seem to buy a bucket. The defense did keep the Bobcats well below their average, but Ellie, monster on both ends of the floor on defense and offense.
You know, for the Rebels, this is kind of the way they play, you know. Yesterday it was Tylee Tingy and Haiti Pugmire that kept the Rebels afloat while they struggled a bit. Today it was Argyle with a late bucket. Hannah Scott with a bunch of free throws that she made that were huge. Ultimately, in the end, it ended up being a 5-point game. Rebels were up by 10 for most of it. But that is your LSR Refrigerated Player of the Game. And when we come back, we'll have a calendar update for you. Listen to a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Rich School District has a legendary history of student success in the classroom and in other areas. Over 70% of Rich High students are involved in extracurricular activities. Participation in the classroom, on the field, in the gym, or on the stage helps students reach their potential. Working together with students, the community, and an amazing staff, we have the opportunity to build tomorrow's leaders. Rich School District, focusing on success, one student at a time.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a special presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels will go to the semifinals tomorrow as they'll play the winner of our next matchup between the Wayne Badgers and the Monument Valley Cougars. It is time for a calendar update for the Rebels. The next game will be the boys played tonight at 7 as they will play the Panguitch Bobcats. They'll run it back with the boys. And then for the girls tomorrow, they'll play same time, 4 p.m. here at the Sevier Valley Center, as once again they'll take on the winner of our next game. But until 7 p.m. tonight, we'll give it a little bit later than 7 p.m. tonight as it's 5:55 and the next game hasn't started. It's supposed to start at 5:30. But until later tonight, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.